I got this drizzle that is perfect for washing the car. Steady. I'll be able to wash it all out and not use any of my water. That's a pro tip for you guys and gals. Boom. I always wanted to do that. Anyway, power of TV. You didn't have to see none of that cleaning action. Squeaky clean. I got to do the inside, but yeah, I'm not up to it right now. Alright, so now that the Challenger is all cleaned up, ready to go, visually at least, I'm going to show you guys how to tune a idle adjustment on a Holley carburetor. So let's get to it. It's only got adjustment on the forward. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about. This screw right here adjusts air and fuel mixture at idle. So, you know, you can do your own research, but it affects idle as well as wide open throttle, in my opinion. So I always like to adjust it for optimum performance. So you do that by going through full port, which in this Holley is this port right here. That's your full vacuum port. And what you want to do is hook up one of these vacuum gauges. So you hook that puppy up right there, set it somewhere where you can kind of glance at it. And since this motor is pretty rowdy, you won't be able to hear much of what I'm doing. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the engine over. I'm going to turn it on. And if I turn this screw here in, I will be leaning it out, so less fuel. And if I turn it out, so that would be counterclockwise. If I turn it out counterclockwise, it would be more fuel. In, more air, leaner, clockwise. We're just trying to pull some out. Not too much. It's not going to make a big difference, honestly. But from what I tested, it was a good 3 full turns out, which would be very rich in my opinion. So we'll see if we can dial that in, and we'll show you guys how to do that. So I'm gonna crank it over, turn it on, and then I'm gonna start adjusting it one side then the other. And what I do is just minimal adjustments, 1/8 to 1/4. In this case, I already know it's, in my opinion, too far out, so I'm gonna turn it in clockwise to lean it out a little bit and see if I can get more vacuum out of it. So let's get to it. it. So as you guys could see, I mean, I know it was kind of shaky because, you know, Mopar power, that's why. So it had originally a little more than 5, so it was running about, I'd say 7-ish. And as you guys can see, I was turning them in, the screws inward, a little bit at a time. I was doing 1/4 inch at a time, one side then the other, and then checking the gauge, one side then the other, and checking the gauge. And really at the end, I kind of just full swing, closed them all up and see how many turns I had. So I had about 2 still, and then I went out 1 complete turn, and it liked it. It was about now 8. Then I decided to do a 1/4 turn more in, which is what I usually run, 3/4 to a full turn out. And it stayed pretty steady at 8, so that's what I'm gonna keep it at. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys how to do that. If you don't have a gauge, you can kind of tell by, you know, old hot rod ear. And if you don't got an ear, get a gauge. Simple as that.
Okay.